China is still not trusted very much by Western democracies for the unique Chinese political institutions. We say we have to remain or stick to the principle of common but with differentiation. What do you think of the Chinese advocacy? President Xi Jinping has not only established his own homegrown political authority, but also displayed the confidence of national rejuvenation. But that issue itself has drawn a lot of criticism and skeptical observation.
Well, if we talk about democracy, both Aristotle and Plato said democracy has all the positive things. There are two issues that could undermine democracy, and one is demagoguery, maybe you can call it populism today, and the other is inequality. And we are seeing both in our societies and in developed societies. The sense of inequality is a sense of injustice, and if there's an injustice, you see society divided. And if society is divided, that also brings a leadership which is divided. And demagoguery is basically the kind of false promises that you create to instill either fear or false hopes, which then end up in frustration and in dead ends. So these are things, true things, which we are dealing with in our democracies. If you go back to ancient Greece, the idea of politics was basically the idea that we can change our own fate. We do not have to accept our fate as given by the gods or by a tyrant, that people themselves know how to deal with their own fate. And so democracy was an innovation. It was a way to say, okay, how do we make sure that we as a country, or we as a city, we as a people can decide on our own fate? But what is, I think, very important and very basic is that people feel included, that people feel they are not left out.
That's the essence of the Belt and Road Initiative, which
yes.
aims to be inclusive.
So I see, so this is why I'm saying, if people feel, whether it is in China or whether it is in the global development, the Belt and Road Initiative, that they are being included, they are being talked to, they are also feel there's a sense of justice, there's a sense of hope. That I think is very important for our societies, and I think this is something which I understand that President Xi is promoting through his recent decisions in the 19th Congress of the Communist Party.